It's the Spice Show. Every Sunday from 10 to 1. With Uncle Mike the Baker.
Bringing you another hour of the hottest tracks from around the globe.
With DJ Biggie.
Because I'm strong, spiritually born, I am secure in the arms of the mighty Lord.
DJ Flex.
Glorifying God.
DJ Blackie Mo. The Spice Show, Salt and Light. You are listening to the Spice Show.
Kuna mchana utaniacha na njaa, umekuwa mwanga unanifanya nang'aa, hakuna mbio 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 papa, nasema ndio 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 papa.
Baba ninakukimbilia, nikiwa ndani yako sitawailia. Ninakuja mbio na ukiita jina langu ninasema ndio. Umenilisha nikashiba, kanitoa kwa misiba na miba ya shetani, ndo maana ninaimba ndani yako nitaka milele, sitaanguka na kata maovu, sitachafuka.
Songa na jaji usiku na mchana, hujaniacha na njaa. Umenifanya nikang'aa, so mbio mbio kwako ndo mimi naja, kwako nakaa, kwake kila kitu ni possible, hata kenye tunaona impossible. Anasikia maombi hata kasi audible, best teacher, best audio.
Usiku na mchana utaniacha na njaa, umekuwa mwanga unanifanya nang'aa, hakuna mbio 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 papa, nasema ndio 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 papa.
Changamoto za maisha moto kama kaa, nina haso kila siku ninakimbiza masaa, nikiwa na Yesu ninajua nitapaa, hata niinua mimi niwe juu kama dhambi zetu so bloody juu ziko ndani ya jeans. Tulitenda dhambi moja mbili zikakuwa sins, tume lose value faded jeans, life zetu kama movies zimejaa scenes. Kwako tunakuja utupe wings, kwa neno lako tu swim utupe fins, tuonyeshe njia utupe means, sisi ni wako King of Kings.
Usiku na mchana utaniacha na njaa, umekuwa mwanga unanifanya nang'aa, hakuna mbio 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 papa, nasema ndio 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 papa.
Kwa Yesu ndio nakuja mbio mbio, nakubali neno lako ndio ndio, mafundisho nimeshika au sio, nikiwa kwa shida wende kimbilio. Changamoto za maisha ninapitia, najikaza kila siku na bidii ninatia, sina wari juu Yesu alishanifilia, kafufuka kwa hivyo alishanishindia, so imani yangu kwako ndo mimi naweka, niko shua sina shaka sitateseka, kama Shadrach, Abednego na Meshach, kwako nitasimama sitahepa.
Anapanguza machozi machoni mwangu, amenipa tabasamu, nilikuwa mnyonge pasi tumaini, Mola alinipa nguvu, kwa rehema neema na wema wake napata utulivu, ananipenda mimi mwanake, kamwe haniachi upweke. Usiku na mchana utaniacha na njaa, umekuwa mwanga unanifanya nang'aa, hakuna mbio 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 papa, nasema ndio 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 papa.
Oh yes. My goodness, listen to that instrumental. Aki, I love that one. Beautiful song right there by Reggae Crew, Reggae Empire featuring Karey Ndemenge, who is my guest today on the show. And by the way, I don't want to waste any time. That was just a brief introduction so that you get to hear Uyu ni nani. Now, let's get to this. Sindio, Welcome to the Spice Show. Just in case you're tuning in for the very first time, where have you been all my life? Where have you been? You have missed out on so much. I don't even know where you're ever going to get 3 years of content, but shauri yako. You are in today. Today is your day. So you better enjoy today because this is it. There is a reason why you tuned in today to 99.9 RFM. Remember, you can get in. You can also listen to us via the Radio Garden app. Just download the app on your phone and then look for RFM Limuru. Ama kama utaki hiyo story yote ya kushinda ukidownload simu ilijaa kitambo kama yangu, just go to rfm99.airtime.pro. Once again, rfm99.airtime.pro, and you have us right there. Show inaitwa Spice Show. My name is Uncle Mike the Baker, and today I have an amazing guest that we want to celebrate today. She's so lovely. I'm telling you, I've been talking to her for the last 1.5 hours, and I am so in love. Sasa, I also want you to fall in love with her the same way I have. And I'm talking about none other than Karey Ndemenge. She's with me here in the studio and performing for the very first time ever since 2016. This has to be my favorite song. And this is a song that speaks a lot about, first of all, it speaks a lot about the Spice Show. Enyewe umbali huu, yeye ni Ebeneza. So how about we just cross over to the other side of this show and get to enjoy a beautiful live performance by Karey Ndemenge singing the song Ebeneza. Let's go.
Machozi kayafuta, ukanikumbatia, umenipigania, wewe, taimba, kwako sifa, umeniweza, wewe, taimba, kwako sifa, umeniweza, Ebeneza, mbali umenitoa, hapa nimefika, unakonipeleka. Ebeneza, mbali umenitoa, hapa nimefika, unakonipeleka. Ebeneza, naona nikulie, kuishie, naona nikulie, kuishie. Kwa wale wanalia kwa mambo mengi, wakuhitaji, wakumbuke wewe, kama ulivyonisikia, wakumbuke nao pia, waonyeshe yako njia, wewe, taimba, kwako sifa, umeniweza, wewe, taimba, kwako sifa, umeniweza, Ebeneza, mbali umenitoa, hapa nimefika, unakonipeleka. Ebeneza, mbali umenitoa, hapa nimefika, unakonipeleka. Ebeneza, naona nikulie, kuishie, naona nikulie, kuishie. Wewe umenipenda, umeniwezesha, umeniweza, wewe kuimbia, kuishia, umeniweza, Ebeneza, mbali umenitoa, hapa nimefika, unakonipeleka. Ebeneza, mbali umenitoa, hapa nimefika, unakonipeleka. Ebeneza, naona nikulie, kuishie, Ebeneza, naona nikulie, kuishie, Ebeneza.
I'm telling you, what a beautiful song right here. Mi nakwambia, this one is one of those songs you definitely have to play back. Karibu sana Karey.
Ebeneza,
You have to love this with me, Daddy. Listen, if you haven't already fallen in love, I don't know how your heart is. Roho yako ni ngumu sana, my friend. Karey, karibu sana. Yes, I think let me set this one up so that sasa tukusikie. Now I want to now get to know the person behind that song. How are you?
I'm very fine.
Yes. I think,
Very, very much fine.
yes. Yes, you see now, when you are the show presenter and producer, kazi ni yako, amen? Amen? You can do all things through Christ who gives you what? Bas. All right, that is Karey Ndemenge right there. That song is called Ebenezer. Definitely a song that I can reckon with, a song that I can, play for the rest of my life. Najuani, even for this show. Wewe ni Ebenezer. You have brought us this for 3 years. Tangu siku za kusikizwa na watu wawili hadi saa hii. My God, look at kusikizwa tu building peke yake. And look at God. Yes. Hata nikwambie, you never thought one day ati siku moja utakomeka hivi and you have 2 streams going on anyway. Watu wa YouTube, karibuni sana. This right here is The Spice Show, and today I get to celebrate this amazing, beautiful lady. Her name is Karey Ndemenge. She has been, she has been a blessing to all of us here in Kenya. Just in case you're watching on YouTube and you are outside Huko, you're wondering, Kenya, where? She's been a blessing to us here in Kenya for so many years. Alafu akapotea. Now she's back. This is now her resurfacing from wherever she disappeared to. Karibu sana manze. We have missed you on this scene. Yes. So anyway, so let's get to it. For the sake of someone who's watching you for the very first time, kuna millennials walizaliwa jana, so they are wondering, Karey no. Hebu waambie, who is Karey?
Karey who?
Karey no.
Karey niye. Karey Ndemenge. I am pia mimi ni millennial mwenzenu.
Ambie ukweli.
Ukweli. Mimi si mzee.
Break their hearts. Let them know they are strong.
Kuna vile najizesha.
Okay, she's young at heart.
And physically.
Yes.
And I am an artist. I do contemporary gospel. Tunaeneza injili na kutuliza nyoyo za watu, giving hope and giving enjoyment through music. Yes.
Wow. Now, I asked this question, I think, to everyone ever since we came back to life after to lock you down since Corona. You know, right now life is coming back. Zile za
By the way, we're back to life.
Hata ukienda church kwanza unachungulia watu wanatoa mask. Hawatoi.
What is the new trend?
So for you, how are you doing in this season?
Let me say, honestly, I'm catching up. We are catching up. My 2020 haikuwa that locked up. I was here and there. It was not as bad. Tuseme sasa vile watu wanaenda ku catch up. Let me say ndo wanna come back to life, as you said.
The rest of us, the old people are coming back to life.
Well, the rest of you are coming back to life. Ndo sasa sisi tunaona, cause me, I wouldn't say I was that much affected in 2020 when Corona came, but now that we are catching up, tunaendelea tu vizuri.
All right, so now sasa tumetoka sasa, now we know, now you're doing good, you're catching up.
Yes.
Okay, the rest of us are catching up to you guys as well.
Oh, yeah, mtatufikia ama maybe mmetufikia.
Hatuwezi saizi sisi acha nikwambie pahali liturudisha ni mbali. We will let you go. Sisi tutatulia mkienda
ndio hiyo. By the 2020 na Manzige pia. Anyway.
But you see, one thing I love that the Bible tells us that he will restore back the years that the locust stole. Alafu unajua funny thing inasema kuhusu locust. The year that the locust stole, it will be itarudishwa. So tutarudishiwa.
Kabisa.
Kuna birthday moja ilikuwa wasted lakini tutarudishiwa. Yeah, so just a brief background of Karey. So Karey alizaliwa wapi? How, as in before, sasa ka background kadogo tu, yani sasa tukujue kia ukweli sasa.
Kia ukweli.
Kiama.
Mimi ni mtu wa Nyandarua.
Watu wa Nyandarua.
Kinagofu. I'm born and brought up there. Well, I mean, I come from a very small and a humble family. A family wale tuko talented. I think we are a family of creatives. Nikisema hivyo. Then I grew up. I went to St. Paul's and St. Dominic. Watu wa Raima kama fans. Then I went to St. Francis. Uko kote nilikuwa bado naimba. St. Francis Mangu, watu wa St. Trex. Hola.
Yes, salimikeni sana. Yes.
And then went to Masai Mara. That's where I did my bachelor's in communication and PR. And tukatoka duniani sasa.
Kaingia kwa ulimwengu.
Kwa ulimwengu tunafanya sasa music. Now I was a bit silent, lakini
you're back.
I'm back to life.
Yes. And how nice of you to be back on the Spice Show.
Thank you.
Yeah, wow. So coming from Nyandarua, Kinagofu to now where you are right now, as in what has that journey, looking back at your life, tangu childhood, what has that journey taught you about yourself?
It's not been as easy. I believe, well, life is not meant to be easy. It's meant to be, you're meant to make it happen. I mean,
True,
make things happen. So it's not been easy. Being from a humble background, lazima mfanye kazi, you have to, you don't have to wait for things to happen. You have to go out and make them happen. I thank God for my very supportive family, my parents. Wameni support. Hata vile nilienda shule nikasema niimbe. Walisema vitabu lazima, lakini they still came through for me.
True.
I think it has taught me that you have to make things happen regardless. Vitu zinaendanga marama, lakini you have unajifanya pia wewe ngumu. If the going gets tough,
the tough gets going.
And
you
have to
toughen up.
You have to get tougher than the tough situation. And I've also realized that I have a really supportive team behind me. Not just in music, not just in my academics, but in life generally.
True,
and it has taught me to treasure these people, to treasure these moments that have made me be who I am.
Wow. And just in case, just to throw in side clip right there, she is the sister to DJ Kenzie. DJ Kenzie is one of the people who made the month of June one of the most memorable. He gave us some amazing mixes here on the Spice Show. We also did a media party as we were jumping the month into the second half of the year. And DJ Kenzie is the guy who was here with me. And definitely this is his sister. And today I'm excited. Yani nimehost family yote. Ni maadhi na fadhi tu afa sawa kuje ikuwe sasa. The whole family has been on this show.
Takuja madhe na dad.
Ni sawa tu. Hata wakikuja tu wao wanaweza kuja tuongelelee kuhusu Kenya.
Dunia weather hivi.
Tuongelee kama mambo ya politics. Yes, so now you got into music. You've been singing all along, but now professionally, you got into music.
Yes.
When was this?
Well, that was in 2016. But before that, 2016 was when I realized, enyewe now.
Sasa naweza iba professional. Naweza ingia studio.
Kabisa. Now
hii sauti sio Mabafu Records.
Mabafu Records na nini za huko chini tuliachia hapo. But before that when I was in campus, I joined a group. Actually, one of the guys, ni very funny vile watu wali realize naweza imba. So I was just in the house,
Yes.
and some guy came in to check on my friend, akasikia nikiimba.
Mabafu Records sasa.
Lakini ilikuwa kitchen
Okay.
records, ukisugua nini. So ako like, hey, by the way, we're recording, you come kuja utufanyie ma backups na nini.
This is now Reke Empire.
Yes.
All right.
That guy,
That was the first.
Bruce.
That was the first song that I played when we came live. You can go back, just rewind this video up on Yuma. That's the first song. That's how she got into music.
Yeah. So Bruce akaniambia tuende, tukaenda, we recorded. I remember we producer alikuwa anaitwa nani, Sunday, back in Narok. We did a song, a few songs. Zingine tulikuwa tu za masimu kwenye masimu zetu, zingine kwa mafans shule. But then we realized we can do ndio. We can, nimesema ndu. We can.
It's okay. So we understand
the doings of the road. So tukafanya ndio. That is when guys were like, oh, so you guys can really sing. Then guys were like, so because the song was featuring, I was featured in the song by the guys. So guys, the people were like, huyo msichana ni nani? Mimi hata sitaki kuambia.
Unajua kawaida, you see what happens. Hata mimi nikisikiza song iko na if some guys came in and brought me, hii ni song yetu, alafu iko na sauti mrembo ndani. Na huo dem ni nani? Can I meet her? Au utawasahau kawaida? Wanaume, what's the problem with us?
I don't know.
Tuendelee.
So kwenye hizo harakati I realized hawaulizi ndo wajue ni nani. Wanauliza cause they thought I did something good. So nilikuwa hata sitaki kujitokeza kusema ni mimi, but at the end of the day I had to when we were performing and all that. Campus jina ikashika nini. So I'd say before 2016 I had already started the journey back, say in 2015 huko. Then 2016 came, then God Groove had this competition, ilikuwa inaitwa Gifted Voices kwa Groove Tour 2016. Then I was one of the finalists. So hapo ndo nikaona enyewe
you can do this.
I can do this.
Yes.
And I did it.
Yes.
And that is where Ebenezer came from.
That is now where Ebenezer came from.
Yes.
All right. So 2016, you before 2016 you did Ndio with the crew.
Yes.
And then now Ebenezer came in 2016. And then now that is now the song that we know you for. And that's why I decided, Annie, I want you to start us off where we know you from. Sasa mtu aseme huyo si akisikia hiyo Ebenezer jua hiyo wimbo ninaijua, lakini sijui nani ameimba, sababu tena ukarudi ukapotea.
Nilipotea.
You disappeared from the scenery.
After doing it,
and the way you are, okay. So we are going to get into that story right now. But if you're listening to me right now, we are live on 99.9 RFM, and today my guest on the show is Karey Ndemenge. She is an amazing lady that I've gotten to meet for the first time leo. Wacha nisiwa enjoy. No, najua na enjoy kisana. Leo naambia tu kweli. And we just hit it off. I'm telling you, I'm just, yani nimempenda. Evo to imagine. That's like that. Sijui, tunamaliza show. Okay, sawa, wacha tuacha na hiyo. So, 2016, and then you disappeared. Then you came back. You joined a band. And then you did some amazing tracks on the band. Yes. And, tell us about that experience of now. Sasa ume disappear. First of all, what made you go away? What's that one thing that yani ilifanya? Hii ni mzuri, lakini ngojea kidogo. I'll be back.
So, your break, naweza sema, you remember I was still in school.
Yeah.
Alafu ikuwin ilikuja too suddenly. I didn't even know. I can be that, I can be any good. Nilikuwa tuna zinaitwaje doubts like. Yeah. So going back to school, then I was not really any prepared for this. So alafu najua kufanya music pia ni pesa. Alafu naona mali nilikuwa mwisho ya dunia.
Hapo bado ni
Narok.
katikati, hapo si mbali sana.
Hata kama kuna vile
Haikuwa mbali sana.
So all the progress ilikuwa inafanyika the other side of the world,
Yes.
tuseme hivyo. And mi nilikuwa na uko masomo.
Okay.
Yeah, so pocket wise mimi sikuwa sasa hiyo naambia mzazi tufanye music, ako like kile umeanza kwanza malizia.
Zile ng'ombe nimeuza ndio kwanza umalize ile unafanya saa hii.
Pata ndigiri.
Alafu sasa ukuja tauza hizi kuku tuendelee na hiyo ingi.
So actually, but they were anyway supportive because
Yes,
I
yes,
was
yes.
involved in 1, 2, 3 and there. But the end game was to fast study. So nikapotea for like, was it 2 years?
Yes.
Then 3 years. Then nikarudi kwa game sasa.
All right.
So tuseme ni masomo ilinipoteza.
Okay. But then now while you are away, you are doing music with the band.
Yes.
And that is now one of the things that I want you guys to. This is now where I could disappear. She just went
Nilikuwa
away
tu
from the
chini ya
scene because
maji.
I remember that time when you came, when you guys did, when you did Ebenezer, it was very huge that you guys got into groove, mkaingia groove tour, and you know you guys were doing great. Mimi nilikuwa naonea groove tour kwa unaona sasa nyinyi mkiperform hapo hivyo, mimi nilikuwa naonea huku kwa mafans. Nasema siku moja Mungu akitu yani I'll be there. So when the groove came around next time, nikakuwa nimekaribia kidogo nikaingia backstage. You see? Nikaingia tu backstage. Alafu nafikiri sasa hapo palinifika nikaangalia hivi nikaona kai sasa hapa niko hapa. Mimi niko hapa.
Katosheka.
Na hawa. Kwa hivyo Mungu ni mkuu. Lakini sasa kufika hapo nikaona kama imenichukua hiyo kazi yote kutoka huko hadi hapa na sasa kwenda pale. Acha kwanza ikae. So like now, so you came in, you did groove, then you disappeared. So that part of your life, what did it teach you?
Hey, ilinifundisha vitu mingi, lakini I think the biggest of all, I think basically vitu nimefanya, vitu nimepitia, hata vitu sijafanya. Maybe I had the opportunity but I didn't take it. Zinanifunza kukua aggressive and how to treasure the moments and the opportunities that you have. Kwa sababu hata unapatanga tuseme kwa hizo opportunities I didn't take. I regret them. Kwanza hakunanga kitu mtu regret sana kama zile opportunities ulikuwa nazo na ukuchukua, like you had a cake here and you never even grabbed it at least. So inanifunza to treasure and take advantage of every moment. Every moment you have, every time, every good person that comes your way, treasure them. I mean inanifunza tu to take vitu seriously and to treasure those moments because they become lost moments at some point.
You know, they say opportunity comes once in a lifetime. That's what they say. Another one will come differently, but those particular ones.
A specific one inakujanga tu once. Maybe hata ikikuja itakuwa updated.
True.
Premiere Pro hivi, but that first opportunity could have given you, you know, ingekupea mileage somehow.
True. Wow, amazing. Now we want to listen to a song. I want to play this song. This is a song we all know, but now now we are now in your journey. So now you're in campus, you've joined this band, and you guys are doing this.
We were just jamming to music.
Sasa mnafanya tu mko tu zile hao ni mamboys, mimi na mamboys, now we are just trying ebu play hapo kitu tuone kama tunaweza fanya kitu nayo. And so when you went you came up with this. I want to play this particular one because ninaipenda. All right, so I'm not going to tell you which one. Like I said, this is my show, you don't get to choose here. So apeke no cheza hiyo ingine hapa. If I tell you, you will say no. But how was that experience? Now you recorded you recorded 2 songs, you went away, you joined the band, and now you've been singing with this band. Now sasa tuko sasa 2020 corona period. How was that experience for you compared to the recording nini, as in recording artist and ingine itaoni performing art. Dondori nakwambia zina sync. Yes. So how is that experience for you?
It was fun. It was really fun. Again, you know, it is still a journey for me.
Yeah.
Mimi hakuna mahali nilikaa nikafikiria I'll one day perform at live.
Yeah.
Then you remember still hata nikianza kufanya like professionally ile serious, I was still in doubt about my talent, my abilities nini.
Yeah.
So when it came a time I met these guys, funny enough nilipeleka mtu akaimbe, mimi nikaenda tukaanza kuimba.
Ni kama sasa vile nimekuita interview afu mdosi aseme kutoka next Sunday
co-host
you be here.
Amen.
Enda nyumbani ukalale. Sasa kuna maisha yana
you never know.
So awatana na hiyo turudi kwa hiyo.
So mimi nilipeleka mtu.
Tusimpatie ideas. Unajua ako pale.
Vizuri, unajua sharing ideas ni
muhimu.
So nikapeleka mtu studio. Mi kwanza nikapotea, nikaenda late nini. Nikafika tukaimba, then the guys are like, okay, see, tuanze tu kuimba. The idea came up, tukaanza kupatana, then corona vitu zimetulia, people are scared, people are dying, like ni kama ilikuwa ni kama hata sijui
numbers na change
apocalypse
kama
so it was so scary, things were just shutting down. Then this opportunity pops ya ile kitu yenye nilikuwa nataka kufanya. Right after vitu zimefunguka, corona comes, I mean inafunga vitu, then God just opens another door in his own way. Mi siwezi sema no. Hey, you've been waiting for something like that to say no way. So we used to meet we used to meet at night, we jam to music. It made me grow, vocally. I knew my weaknesses. I discovered some things I could do. I didn't think I could. And I met new people, I made networks. This was courtesy of they were called Front Pace. It is a studio somewhere in Westie. So we were just meeting up with artists, anyone who can sing. It was just organized, and that is where I did a cover Arrow Boys cover Mungu Baba. Nikafanya, mimi hata sikuwa najua naweza imba Kikuyu vizuri. Hata kama ingekuwa na tu Waru worked for me. Nilimba vizuri, and
all right. So now playing for you this I think this is for the very first time ever playing this song for you. This is the cover version of Mungu Baba. Now this is a unique version, and this is Karey Ndemenge's version.
And
so
it was so casual.
So you can
record, translate into Kikuyu. Okay, toende.
So now you can imagine if she can do this without planning. Now sasa na akiplan, let's get to listen to this one right here.
giothe ndahoya ukahe ningene ngukane hatia ndana gwĩtoke njigua njoke nĩ ngũkane hatia nĩ ũhete nginya indo njoke nĩ ndĩhate hatia ona ũgima wa mwĩrĩ njoke nĩ ndĩhate hatia kũngĩhoteka hatia kũngĩhoteka hatia hatia kũngĩhoteka hatia kũngĩhoteka hatia
All right. You know, nilijua tu once we get started, there is someone who was going to walk in the studio. That was just inevitable. Karey Ndemenge, thank you very much for popping in. Lakini next time, tafadhali unok mlango wewe, wacha hizo. Yes. Hi. So that is the Karey Ndemenge, man. He's our director of operations here. Na unaona amekuja akaniharibia microphone. Huyu jamaa sasa anakaa namna gani? Anyway, we go on. Welcome to the Spice Show to all of you who are listening to us. We are live on 99.9 RFM. And this is the Spice Show. And today I'm having a very special guest in the building. Her name is Karey Ndemenge.
Yes.
And that is a song that she has done. That is the Kikuyu version of Mungu Baba by Arrow Boy. But how do you feel about that one? Umeionaje? How is it? Let me know on 0745110146. Niambie. Let us know how this is blessing your life. She's sharing some amazing stuff or about her life that is a blessing, and I hope that indeed it is a blessing to you. So, tuendele. Now you also, so now you've come in, you've done music with the band.
Yes.
Alafu, Ebenezer. No, not Ebenezer. Neema.
Yeah.
Yes. How did that come about?
Neema, basically, unajua mtu akipotea chini ya maji, kuna mavitu, kuna mawe, kuna mnyama zinakaa mawe lakini ni minyama. Kuna maji, I mean like ukiwa tu chini ya maji kuna elements za chini ya maji.
True.
So when doors started opening, it was for sure it was by God's grace.
Wow.
Like vitu funny enough, when I sang that song I had a totally different idea of all about grace, but a totally different idea.
Yeah.
Then I reached out to my producer Busy B. He was kind enough to let me record with him and all and have everything arranged for me. Then when I went to studio, song ikabadilika ikakuwa sasa reality. So I sang about what was happening, what was going through for I don't know in my life chini ya maji, when I was chini ya maji nikisema. So I had friends, maybe some while I was in campus. You think ati mnatoka campus and these are guys wanaweza kushika mkono ama vitu zitaenda vizuri ama mtasaidiana nini? Vitu
Shoko ni ulimwengu ni tofauti.
Vindu vilichenjanga. I mean vitu zinaenda like vitu zilienda upside down in like once. So vile nilitoka chini ya maji, my friend, you get back to life, as you said again. You get to realize it has really taken the hand of God. It has really taken the grace of God for you to be where for me to be where I was. And so the song came up, Ni Neema, and I got to studio and did it, and I did it. Kwa neema. Neema. And I believe it is not just my story. Kuna watu vitu zilikuwa zimeenda marama, like you feel you lost hope. Like uko mwisho umefika kabisa, but you get to see that one light at the end of the tunnel. You get to follow that light and you emerge victorious at the end of the day. Si kwa nguvu zako, si ati ni macho iliona light ama nini. I mean, it took the hand of God for any victory you claim to be a victory. It has taken the grace of God. And so Neema came about. Yes.
So as we are listening to this song, it's actually a very deep song.
So
as we're listening to this song, Neema, what do you desire that we get from it? Sisi wasikilizanji.
Acknowledge, just like I said, acknowledge every single victory. Every moment you get. Acknowledge it is not by your might. It is not si kwa uwezo wako kabisa. It has taken a mighty, a superior power, and that has to be God. It has taken his love, his mercies, his grace for you to be where you are. Acknowledge it. Yes.
Oh, that is so deep. That is so deep. During these low moments in life, you see, now you're talking to somebody who's probably going through a low moment. Now let's now take that to your life. During low moments of life, where do you get your strength?
First of all, the people around you. If you have people who believe in your abilities, people who know you can get to a point Z. Na say you are to uko point chini ya A, kuna kitu chini ya A, you don't, I mean, like you're uko chini, but there's someone who believes in you and who's pushing you. You know, siezi kuambia, you can tell. Let me give an example. You have a kid. Unajua huyu mtoto anatembeanga akiwa na miaka ngapi?
Hiyo ni swali nzuri.
Now
Ebu tell us 07. No idea.
So mtoto akiwa unajua anafaa kutembea, so akiwa like slightly a month to that age, months to that, unaanza kumfanyisha steps, because you know they can walk.
Or you start preparing them
to walk.
True. Tunambia baby walker nini
haumwambia atembee na unajua hata itembea.
True.
Because you believe they will walk at the end of the day. So true, if you have people who are with you when uko chini you're crawling, wanakuambia stand up and walk, it's because they know you can walk.
You can do it.
Or they saw you fall to the ground and they knew huyu alikuwa anakimbia, so they are trying to get you back on track.
True.
So having people who support you is very, very important. And I think I had people who knew I could do it, and
who saw you do it actually.
And they wanted me to get back on track. But you might ask, what if I don't have people who are there? I mean I don't have people. Ama I have them, but they wako physically,
lakini hawayuko.
So unashangaa sasa hata who will I turn to? If we believe in yourself, hapa ndo inaambiangwa believe in yourself. Liwe liwalo. You only have you and you alone. You have to believe in yourself. Kwa sababu wewe unajua there's a point in life where you are running. Then all of a sudden hauna miguu. Nifanye sasa literally. You know you you know your energies, you know your strengths, you know your weaknesses, and
Yes.
it's only you who can work on them.
Wow.
With people, no people, you can do it.
Wow.
Wewe tujipe nguvu with prayers and seek motivation based on what your strengths are
Wow.
or what your weaknesses are. You're able to get motivation from that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. And now that you've spoken about people, who speaks into your life?
I'm very not even let me say blessed to have a mom who prays for me and puts us her kids in prayers every day.
Yeah.
And men of God, I have a backing from my church,
Wow.
a Rise and Shine Prayer Church, and a Narok Baptist Church. Those two fellowships have really made me grow spiritually.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think those are the niseme ni altar. There's something that is said. An altar you recognize inasemangwa aje, madhabahu yenye una recognize. Let me just paraphrase it. It will also recognize you. So I'd say I really respect those altars, and I believe the blessings that were spoken upon me from the altars are the ones working,
operating in
yes,
your life.
operating in my
Yes.
life. Yes.
Wow. Amazing. So now tumekuja sasa na jani yako. Now we've come from so your date of birth utotoni, Nyandarua County. Tumeenda na wewe hadi campus, tumekuja now into the music scene. We watching you now doing whatever you're doing, singing with the band. We've watched you sing live on Groove, and then now we saw you singing now with the band, and now here we are into now your spiritual life. And at this point probably I may ask, who is God to you? Because you're singing, all the music you're singing is really good, but now sasa tuingie now into the person. Who is God to you?
That is a huge question. Because God, Maze, can you really describe God in
you.
one? I mean, like me, I feel I can't really. Wow, He's so many things to me. He's my reason to be alive. Yeah, He's basically the reason as to why I'm alive and I'm doing it. He is my guide. He's my guide, my God, all at the same time. Like he says, okay, like in the Bible it says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. May I feel he's those three for me, imagine. Because he shows me the truth, like he guides me, he helps me to focus on my truth, on my vision, like he plans everything for me in a very true way. Like he guides me, like he's basically those three for me.
Wow.
Yeah. Because even in my songs, I feel most of my songs, by the juicy I was just like, songs zangu mingi zinafuatanga hii rhythm. Sikwangi nimepangia, but it's like I acknowledge he's everything for me. He's my guide.
Yes.
He's there. He's my guide.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, amazing. Today I'm hanging out with Karey Ndemenge. She is as in, I told you, you're just going to fall in love with her. Yani hii tu ni ile naturally. And very special shout out to Karaoke Wadegwa, man. This guy, I'm sure alikuwa akusikiza akiwa church. Asema Asha, hapo lazima niende.
Tabia.
Anakuwa kwa media team. Sasa watu wa media wanatuenjoyigi, but it is well. We know, and it's only twice I've seen him come to the studio to pop into the interview.
Wow.
And,
I'm honored. Thank you.
I mean, so now, sasa tuko hapa, and I'm just watching you talking about God. listening to your music and now seeing you talking about who this God is, this God I sing about, this is who he is to me. And I'm just watching you finding words, and that really shows that you're so deeply rooted in your relationship with him, which is very important. Unajua, in the morning, on the other part of the show, just in case you join us, we have another part of the show early in the morning. I was telling guys, Jesus said that you shall know them by their fruits. And if you want to know the fruits, the nature of fruit, look at where the tree is planted.
Yeah.
Because right there where it's planted, the roots are deep, and they're able to tap into another source that is not natural.
Yeah.
And when they come out and they bring out fruit, that fruit it just speaks for the tree. You know, and most of the time we even forget kuna mti, we just take the fruit and enjoy. And we just exactly. And so looking at you talking about who God is, you know, listening to your music first, then listening to you talking about who God is, speaks a lot about where your roots are. And that really, that is something I'm so glad and proud of, even proud of you for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, talking of roots, me maze nimelelewa literally nimelelewa church.
Shamba yenu na kanisa iko
As
pamoja
in,
hivi.
si kia hivyo. Like
No, I'm just, of course.
Well,
Mimi naelewa pengine ule msee amefika. Huyu msee anatuwatch ndio pengine ametake hivyo.
Lakini si ni like since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Nilipelekwa church. Sunday school nilikuwa wale mstari wa kwanza wa kusema Bible verses. Church yetu inakuwa na junior youth na youth sasa.
I have a memory verse.
Na kawimbo, niko na wimbo.
Yeah.
I mean, hizo vitu zote zimenifanya nikakuwa so deeply rooted. And the moment you grow, unajipata uko church. Mstari wa kwanza ikifika ni shule nilienda shule za kanisa. So I mean, hiyo imeplay a big role kunifanya nikakuwa so grounded.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, sasa tuingie sasa. Let's now get into now your current life now. When you're not singing, when you're not studying, like right now you graduated, as in shule usha pause, sababu hiyo masomo ishangi. So what ni pause do? So what do you do when what do you do for your leisure time yani?
Wow, for my leisure. Funny enough, vitu mingi zina relate to, well, as it relate to music per se, but zina relate to some my creative aspect. Msanii ni msanii tu, na si msanii wa kuimba tu. Yani a creative mind is a creative mind. Doesn't matter. So most of my leisure time ina involve leisure time yangu ina involve to music. Utanipata mahali tu nikiimba na watu. Like that is what drew me to hiyo. Nakumbuka ukisema band.
Yes.
I was just finding kitu ya kujibamba, nikajipata ninaenda tu. I mean, vitu mingi zina revolve around music. I involve myself in community volunteer work. I'm a member of Rotary Club, Rotaract.
Yes.
So unapata tunaji-involve na vitu za kujenga community, in motivate people nini. So I think my leisure time literally revolves around that.
All right. Sawa. And how important is this time to you, like this when you're not singing?
The leisure time.
Yeah. How important is it for you?
Very important. Hey, I think that is where most of my songs come from. Like,
all right.
Like kuimba ideas. Most ideas come from the times you're relaxing. hizo leisure time, hizo ma hobbies unafanya, ma fun times.
Yeah, yeah.
Most of the creativity arises from that. So I
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
it plays a very big role. Me could relax to something comes up.
Yeah.
Maybe an idea, maybe a business idea, maybe a song idea, something,
yeah.
just it comes up. Yeah.
All right.
Sema hiyo ndo creative, what do we call it? That kabem.
It's a creative time for you.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Sawa. So I want to play another song. This one we all know. This is a song that we sing. Actually, I played it. Wait, did I? Yes, I played it in the morning. I played this, the original version. I played this on the special asubuhi. In case you missed out, just rudi nyuma hapo utaiona. All right. And so there's something I wanted to say, lakini nimesahau. It is okay. We are live. This is what we call live radio. And the reason I asked you about this time is because most people, especially sisi watu nini, us of this, God has given us a mind of just working. Neither sio there is weather ni kazi, hakuna time unakaa chini. Is because I need people to understand that it is important to always sit down and just take a break. It is important to just go somewhere, sit down.
All work, no play.
Just go